Okay, so we dropped here on the 8, head down, and the first move we'll do is tilt the head to the left, arms off the floor, and you kind of slide to your left. Okay, the next move is the head tilt to the right, slide back. So again, from that 8 position, 6, 7, that's 8. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, you're gonna swing your arms, 5 and 6. And that's a little knee switch. So after that 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch, 6. Then you're gonna come up, 7, drop on 8. Now the arms from here, as if I was on the floor, from the back, you would see this. Arms coming up and sitting down. But if I turn with it, come here, up and over, sit. Cool? So from that 8, one more time. Lady and gent, 6, 7, 8. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Okay? From here, and that's an 8, you're gonna take your knees and push them together, which brings the arms left on the outside of the right, right? Bring them up, and then grab your elbows. Okay? So from that 8, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Now, if you see the difference between what me and Ava are doing, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ava Bernstein, and this is Mark Ennis. We call him Marvelous. And anytime I call a grown man marvelous, that means he's pretty amazing at what he does. So, as I was saying, don't let these arms come up as you're turning and then open them up. You want to bring them low and bring them up kind of when you're on the left side and bring them up to there. So as opposed to this, not that fast. Bring them up a little slower and then open up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. From here, you got 1, 2. From here, you're going to keep hold of your right elbow with your left hand, and you're going to reach up as high as you can with this leg extended. Cool? So 1, 2, 3, still holding on to this elbow, and then I'm going to reach inside my arm, come around, and then take my head and dip it down. Here, and then I'm going to dip one more time. Boom, and then touch. Okay, so all together, from this 8, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the same arm we used here is the same arm I'm ending with there, all right? So from this 8, 6, 7, 8, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, dip. 6, 7, touch. Perfect. That's why they're here. We're going to go back from this 8 one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. From here, I'm just going to jump out facing the same way I ended. But the arms are going to fish down to my side. Don't overextend out or don't shoot at that angle. Try to shoot on that flat plane with the palms to the floor. So after 8, I'm going to go 1, 2 to a running position. And I'm going to switch my feet with the arms up. Try to touch your forearms if you can. Squeeze that chest in. And then give me these arms out. Okay? So, again, from here, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Try to keep this flat, up, out. Be careful of bending your arms and letting your knuckles be a triangle. Like, try to flatten it out as much as you can. All right? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3. Cool. From here, you're gonna tap your right heel as you make a circle, and you're gonna end in this position. That's the wind up. So 3, 4, you're gonna look back, you're gonna push. 5, 6, and jump here. And from the back, or from the side, it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, push, push, jump. And you don't need to have that much air if you go fast. So from the 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another inspiration of mine, or a repeat inspiration, is MC Hammer. So if you ever watch him, you get this. That 90s style where everything is here. I don't know if that, means anything to you, but it's kind of like 90s Fushnicken / mop top style where everything was in the shoulders and it was an era that I feel like hasn't been given its due. So after 3, we're going to cross over, tap the heel, 4, push off 5, again 6, we're going to go 7 and 8. Okay, so 2 ways you could do this. You could go super clean with it, but I would prefer if it was a little looser. So when you rock, clack, 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 right? Loosen that up a little bit. What's that? 5, 6, 7, and 8. You want to come back in with the toe, heel, up, hit. Okay? So it's a lot of knees. So what you want to do is, as opposed to going you want to take the first ones down really hard and then smooth those up on the reverse. So it's the same step, but it feels differently, i.e. this. Clack, clack, bam, okay? You hit, and I'm just putting this hand behind my head because it makes me feel cool. Hey, you're gonna stop, put out whatever you're smoking, and then come here, 2, 3. And I'm not saying that you are smoking, but that's what that comes from. That's like Mike, Fred Astaire, like the old school cats in the musicals when they would act like they're throwing a cigarette and put it out. Like that still works today. So from this 8, we're gonna and 1 and 2. So I'm just fishing in and kind of putting a little roll in there, right? So from the 8, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then I'm going to punch off from back here and slide my foot in, but you want to add a little chest pump. So after you 3 and 4, you got 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so from this 8, you got and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, we're going to jump into this position. How we get there is grabbing our right shoulder and throwing it over, ending with a punch. And we want to jump into that from here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. We're going to draw up 2, 3, and. Okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, and. Going to hold 4. And then you're going to jump, just shoot out. And I'm crossing again my left in front of my right. Cross out, punch forward. So after 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. From here, I'm going to take my right arm and shoot it through my left. So I'm coming up and over, palm to the floor, palm facing up, and turn to the front. Cool? So again from this 1 and 2, or and 1. So on the and beat, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8 count, okay? After we turn on 8, we're going to jump back and push our head up with our fists. I mean, you're not physically gonna do it, but that's the idea. Push up, back to the chest, open up the chest. So you're pushing your head up, and it's almost as though you're opening up a shirt, looking down, and you're gonna push the chest off and touch the floor to a running position. And that was a right left that I stepped back on. So after 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last moves, you're gonna turn around, hands behind the head, and try not to stand completely up. Try as much as you can to turn like this, okay? So all together, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, back to 6 on the floor, shoot your feet through, and then lay back with your arms crossed, left on the outside of the right. And I chose the same left on the outside of the right throughout so you wouldn't have to be thinking about this little mix up because that's not important. But here we go. So from this, and 1, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now let's see the second half with music. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's that. Now let's take everything from the top all the way through by the counts, all right? Courtesy of Marvelous and Ava. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, and 2, and 3. 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finish. Good. Clean. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. All right, now let's see it from the top. 5, 6. And now my head is spinning. It's not never ending. So put your dreams up. We gon' get it done. And now my head is spinning. It's not never ending. So put your dreams up. We gon' get it All right, again, my name's AJ. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Class is dismissed.